Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English with Mark and Mia.
Hi, friends. We're so excited you're here today.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Mia. Today we have a super practical topic.
We're going to talk about traveling, how you get around in daily life.
Yes, whether you take the bus, drive, or walk, you'll learn the vocabulary.
This is perfect for A1 to A2 learners.
By the end, you'll know how to talk about all types of transportation.
Before we start, please hit that like button.
And subscribe for more useful English lessons.
Okay, let's talk about getting around.
Are you ready? Let's go. So, Mark, how do you get to work every day?
I drive. I have a car, so it's convenient. What about you?
I take the subway. It's faster than driving in the city.
Friends, let's start with the basic question, how do you get to?
This is how you ask about transportation.
How do you get to work? Or how do you get to school?
Let's practice the question, how do you get to work?
Perfect. Now let's learn different ways to answer.
You can say, I drive, or I take the bus.
I walk, or I ride my bike.
Let's practice, I take the train to work.
Now say, I drive my car.
Excellent. Now let's learn about different types of transportation.
Yes, let's start with cars.
If you have a car, you say, I drive, or I drive to work.
You can also say, I go by car, or I take my car.
Let's say, I drive to the office every morning.
Great. What about public transportation?
Public transportation means buses, trains, subways, transportation for everyone.
Very important in cities.
I use public transportation, or I take public transit.
Let's say, I prefer using public transportation.
Perfect. Now let's talk about the bus.
The bus is very common. I take the bus, or I go by bus.
You can also say, I catch the bus. You get on the bus.
I take the number 10 bus. You can mention the bus number.
Let's practice, I take the bus to school.
Now say, I catch the 7:30 bus every morning.
Excellent. What about the subway or metro?
The subway in American English, the tube in British English, or the metro.
All mean the same thing, underground trains.
I take the subway, or I go by subway.
Let's say, I take the subway every day.
Great! Now let's learn about trains.
The train is for longer distances, usually between cities.
I take the train to New York, or I go by train.
You can also say, I'm taking the 9 a.m. train.
Let's practice, I take the train to visit my family.
Perfect. What about riding a bike?
Yes, I ride my bike, or I bike to work.
You can also say, I go by bike, or I cycle to work.
Cycle is another word for riding a bike.
Let's say, I ride my bike when the weather is nice.
Now say, I cycle to the gym.
Excellent. What about walking?
Walking is simple. I walk to school, or I go on foot.
On foot means walking.
I walk is more common than I go on foot, but both are correct.
Let's practice, I walk to work. It takes 15 minutes.
Great. Now let's talk about taxis and ride sharing.
Yes, I take a taxi or I call a cab.
Taxi and cab mean the same thing.
For Uber or Lyft, you say, I take an Uber or I use a ride share.
Let's say, I take a taxi when I'm late.
Now say, I usually order an Uber.
Perfect. What about planes?
For flying, you say, I fly or I take a plane.
I'm flying to London next week, or I go by plane.
Let's practice, I fly home for the holidays.
Excellent. Now let's learn useful phrases about transportation.
Yes, my commute means your regular trip to work or school.
My commute is 30 minutes, or I have a long commute.
Let's say, my commute is pretty easy.
Great. What about being late or on time?
You can say, the bus is late, or the train is running late.
Or the bus is on time. It arrives at the scheduled time.
Let's practice, the train is running late today.
Now say, the bus is always on time.
Perfect. What about missing your transportation?
You can say, I missed the bus. You didn't catch it.
Or, I missed my train. It left without you.
Let's say, oh no, I missed my bus.
Great. Now let's learn about transfers.
Transfer means to change from one bus or train to another.
I have to transfer, or I need to change trains.
I transfer at Central Station. That's where you change.
Let's practice, I need to transfer to the red line.
Perfect. Now let's talk about tickets and passes.
Yes, I need to buy a ticket for buses, trains, or subways.
Or, I have a monthly pass, unlimited rides for 1 month.
You can use a Metro card or I have a bus pass.
Let's say, I need to buy a train ticket.
Now say, I have a monthly subway pass.
Excellent. Now let's practice a full conversation.
Ready? Listen carefully.
Hey Mia, are you driving to the conference tomorrow?
No, I'm taking the train. It's easier than dealing with city traffic.
Good idea. How long is your commute?
About 45 minutes. I take the 8 a.m. train and transfer at Union Station.
That's not too bad. I'm thinking about taking the subway instead of driving.
You should. It's faster during rush hour. Plus, you can relax instead of dealing with traffic.
True. How much is a ticket?
It's $3 for a single ride, but you can get a day pass for $8.
Perfect. I'll get the day pass. What time should we meet there?
Let's meet at 9:30. That gives us time in case anything runs late.
Did you understand? Let's listen again.
Are you driving to the conference?
No, I'm taking the train. Easier than traffic.
How long is your commute?
45 minutes. I transfer at Union Station.
I might take the subway instead.
Good idea. It's faster during rush hour.
How much is a ticket?
$3 for a single ride, but $8 for a day pass.
See? Real transportation talk.
Now let's learn more useful expressions.
Yes, rush hour is when everyone travels, usually morning and evening.
Traffic is terrible during rush hour, or I avoid rush hour.
Let's say, I leave early to avoid rush hour.
Great. What about delays?
Delay means something is late.
There's a delay on the subway, or my flight was delayed.
Let's practice, there's a 15-minute delay.
Perfect. What about directions?
You might ask, which bus goes to downtown?
Or, does this train go to the airport?
Very useful questions.
Let's say, excuse me, which line goes to Times Square?
Excellent. Now some phrases about the journey.
It takes 20 minutes, talking about duration.
It's a quick trip, or it's a long journey.
Journey means a trip, usually longer.
Let's practice, it takes about an hour by bus.
Now say, it's a quick ride on the subway.
Perfect. Let's review everything.
Question, how do you get to work or school?
Transportation, drive, take the bus, train, subway, ride a bike, walk.
Phrases, I go by car, I take a taxi, I fly, I cycle.
Useful words, commute, transfer, ticket, pass, rush hour, delay.
Expressions, running late, on time, missed the bus.
You can talk about any type of travel now.
Okay, friends, time for our recap.
Today we learned how to talk about transportation in English.
We learned different ways to travel: driving, buses, trains, subways, bikes, walking.
We learned useful phrases about commuting and public transit.
We learned about tickets, passes, transfers, and delays.
and expressions like rush hour and running late.
Now you can navigate any city confidently in English.
Time for our community question.
Here it is. How do you get to work or school? How long is your commute?
Yes, share in the comments. I take the blank, my commute is blank.
For example, I take the bus to work. My commute is 25 minutes.
We want to hear about your daily travel.
Bonus question, what's your favorite way to travel in a city?
Subway, bike, walking? Tell us your preference.
Every comment helps you practice.
We're so proud of you for learning today.
These phrases help you every single day.
Try using them when traveling or asking for directions.
The more you practice, the easier it gets.
Before we go, please like and subscribe.